sure you are. Before they disappear, because quite often when they line up, you can't see the numbers on the vans until they set sail.
205.
Stephen Turner in 982, Matt Bayers in 23. James Friston in 18.
Go on!
5. And Dean Archer in 200.
We go, Tim!
Says, well, it's usually one of our breakdown crew. Of course, Dean Archer was a regular. But these days is the head of the breakdown crew. And speaking of the breakdown crew, of course, one of their number, Jordan, was very sadly taken from us a few days after our last meeting on Easter Monday. And that is why there's some messages on Thank You for Bangers this afternoon. And all of our breakdown crew are wearing pink this afternoon in one way or another. That is in memory of Jordan. So there are 8 bears this afternoon, I'm reliably informed, and here is one of the chief bears, Ashley Riley, in 521. The other one out there that's already looking a bit second-hand, Kieran Fry, Chatty Man, in 321. Wayne Gulliver in 363. Remember, this is half of the available bands for this race. Next one out here, also from the Bears, 221. So still the results of these stock rods just trying to be worked out. There are various good starts of the day for our meeting steward this afternoon. Race number 1 ends up with a great deal of paperwork for him. Right, some of these vans can move forward now. See if we can pick out any that we missed. David Newman in 776. Scott Cooper, Craig Cooper. When I get Scott Cooper from, I'm completely I should know him. Craig Cooper.
That's one of the rounds you follow.
Dinosaur in 57. And then the 2 Anscombe, Cecil Steve, 194, Jack Campbell 94. He is one of the biggest of the day. And that is Finbar, Lee Saunders in 349. Saw him in the historic stockpiles here last time. But today's back in the big bands, which of course is practically almost a lorry. Adam Rowell in 276. I'm fairly sure that's Mark Almeida that's come out in the blue one in 894. And the other one out there is Rob Farley in 771. So, how many have we got out there? I think there's about 20 vans then, so that means we're up towards 40 vans for the vans here this afternoon, which is a few more than we were anticipating, so that's always a good thing. The pit gate has gone together. We are ready for race number 2 once we get Stewart's clearances from the park, and of course this will be the first of the afternoon for Big Van Bangers here at Arlington in 2018. Okay, could you keep particularly the youngsters away from the catch fencing whilst the big vans are racing? We want to enjoy it, but of course there is bits and pieces on these vans, so do keep everyone, particularly the young, away from the catch fencing, please. all the vans, one that I didn't mention on the call over because he disappeared from the Bears, but playing off Butley in 43, British Milky, the leads off in 982. Then Dean Archer in 200, and actually riding from the back in 521. Eliminate technician on the call over. I think it's fair to say that Big Bar's got maybe one of the faster vans. Oh! On the knock-off end, Big Bar is coming fast. That's severe damage for this. On the scale to avoid it as well, in 194 and 94. So it's still Milky, Stephen Turner in 982. So Milky is a whole lap ahead of everyone else, or a long way ahead in any case. It's probably the first time I've ever said that, Milky. Oh, it's a hit down here as Chatty Man goes in on David Liberty 776. Oh, and here he gets one from the bus of Big Bar. Track almost blocked. What's Milky going to do to make his way through? Right quarter, so relatively close. And you'll run by halfway next time. This is Dr. If you're... Are you still there? Yes, you are. Yes, this is it. Let's see what happens. So that's the next John Lee now then. So she's the way it's worked out, whether in the flat you've got the Bears in one heat and the squad in another. Racing apply straight to red flag as Weeble takes Turkish onto his side to Brisbane in 18. We go straight to red. So our race leader is a Shash in 5-2. Enjoy the action out there. Superb stuff from the vans. Good to see the Turkish all out of his algae covered van nicely down there, but you can always see that was going to happen. With all the vans out there, actually waiting for him at the hit, and it was a case of going for the Turkish James Briston. He was racing the Vauxhall Astra at Aldershot yesterday afternoon, so from one side to the other, we'll get Turkish back on all fours, we'll get an order sorted out and get back to racing in race number 2 this afternoon, the first for the big van bangers, as soon as we can.
Well done!
Well done!
Aye. There you go, Dad.
Yeah, there we are. Hey! Done well, didn't it?
Yeah, no, they got that from Ipswich. Yeah. Can't wait to watch this on YouTube.
What, in here, isn't it?
Yeah. Lewis.
Okay, I'll do a better result of these stopwatch. We've got this braking continuity with the vans whilst we hope.
Look at it.
Okay, okay, right. We did have it, but it could be that we don't have it. So I was about to do it, but good job I didn't. Right, we will give you that stopwatch result as soon as I can. So the braking continuity, of course, will now move as we try and sort out the order. Because it's a red flag restart. So it will be a race order restart. 5218 Ashley Riley is our race leader. He's over there on the back straight at the moment. So I'll sort the order out and get back to racing as soon as I can. As I said at the opening of the programme, track shop open throughout this afternoon's meeting, selling all the latest various goodies to do with the sports. There is today's race programme on sale, the Speed Week programme, which has covered all of the bank holiday racing throughout the 3 days this weekend. Of course, there was Ipswich on Saturday for the Superstocks British Championship. That was won by Jason Cooper. There was racing at Yarmouth and Aldershot yesterday, whereupon the Southern Championship for the Classic Hot Rods ended in a little bit of controversy. It was actually third across the line, Gary Goodswell, who inherited the Southern Championship victory in the Classic Hot Rods yesterday. And then, of course, we're here at Arlington this afternoon. So that covers all of that racing. Some of it's obviously gone, but it covers today with a full running order, so on and so forth. And if you are a collector of programmes, as I said earlier on, the Inca Race side of the Speedworth Group and the Speedweek programmes, Inca Race and Milton Stadium, that has a separate programme. If you are an avid collector of programmes, I know some of you are, down there on the car park bends, so we'll see if you can source one from Inca Race straight Milton this weekend. But the latest issue of Wheelspin magazine is available, so it said that at the introduction. That covers everything that has been happening across the Speedworth raceways and the Speedworth Group of raceways, including down in South Africa throughout the winter and spring season. Wheelspin can be very much a feature again this year. Editing got very quickly. It was it's not actually underway. So the latest issue of Wheelspin.
Look at that one there.
At the track shop. Another parish announcement, I'd say happy 65th birthday to Christine Denyer, with love from all of your family. Hopefully you are enjoying the big fans in the sunshine here at Arlington this afternoon. And of course this is well, the second of our main. We didn't have our out of season Saturday afternoon evening dates, but we had Easter Monday where the season started proper, so to speak, the big bands. But the first of our Wednesday night meetings, let's get an early shout in for that. That is next Wednesday evening is the first of those, 7:30 the start time. Superstocks will be here along with the junior micro stock cars. They've been in fine form the past couple of Sundays at Aldershot, and hopefully there will be very much the case next Wednesday, and we've also got back to basics baggers as well. 7:30 the start time next Wednesday for our next outing here at Arlington Stadium. Right, so the order is being sorted out. Once we get Ashley Riley here to the front, we'll get back underway with the resumption in race number 2 this afternoon. We've got up to lap number 6, so we're at the halfway stage in the first this afternoon for the big fan band.
That gas bottle. What's he doing in there?
I don't know.
Check down that fuel.
No, he's making how mean it is. I don't care if I get done for God's right.
Has already lost the lead. So Weaver in 5 level 2, but you can't Ash will come back and Weaver. So it's 5-2-2, 5-1. And the completion of another lap. And the lead changes hands again on the back straight. It's actually riding back into it. So Ash in 5-2-1. William in 5-2-2. So 3 laps next time by. 3 laps next time by. So first and second, side by side down the back straight, of course, whilst it's all about the bands and the crashing, it still is, well, technically the term is a speed race, but not much speed out of Ashley anymore in 5-2-1. That seems to have come to a stop, so it's one of our Arlington favourites, Weevil, TJ 5-2-2, who is well clear, or has got an outside front race. Now Justin Riley for second, moving ahead of Ashley Riley. Down there on the Hailship turn in 771, so Weevil has gone, and Puncher has thwarted him, so it is now 2-2-1. Justin Riley. On the bottom bend, and that has stopped the leader, so he's now back with Ash in 5-2-1. So we've got a Checker this time though, as we've lost another bear. I think that is Chatty Man, who's gone over there on the back straight. So Chatty Man has gone in 3-2-1. Okay, so we're just going to check the lap charts. So it was the last completed lap, because there were some of them that didn't okay, so it is going to be, by the look of it, Cecil in 194. We're going to double check the lap charts on that one though, so it could well be that Cecil will be the winner in the Bangers.
Yeah. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, look at that. The trail metal is right into the barrier.
So when a red flag comes out like that early doors and it goes to checkered and reds, what we do is take it to the last full completed lap in National Bangers. It doesn't happen in the other formulae, whereupon they go all the way to the end, but it was checkered and red in the interests of, well, various reasons really. And going back on that last full lap, it goes to Cecil in 194. Didn't actually lead the race at any point, but was actually in the lead when the red flag came out, if that makes any sort of sense. So Cecil, Steve Anscombe, to give him his full name, has been a favourite around here for many, many years, and here's another win for his collection, and thus another lap of honour. So 20 fans started, just 4 completed the distance in heat number 1. They were as follows: 194 Steve Anscombe, the winner. Second was 276, and that's Adam Rao. Third was 94 of Jack Anscombe, and the only other one that lasted the course, despite the fact that the Bears threw everything they knew at him, was Lee Saunders, Finbar in 349. So those 4 numbers again: 194, 276, 94, and 349.
Sorry, I'm not in service.
Straighten it up.
You say you love me, I say you crazy. When nothing more than friends. Not like my love, but more like a brother. Push me away, that's it. You say you love me, that made me crazy. Here we go again. Don't go look at me with that look in your eye.
Yeah, I think so. Shane Davis.
It's Tim James.
What's he doing?
There you are, Tim James done over
That's how you spell friends. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. Get that inside your head. No, no, yeah. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. We're just friends. So don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You know that I go no
Next up is the second half of the Big Van Bangers this afternoon. Sorry, it's in the first half. And that was spectacular. 20 started, 4 finished. And that featured the Bears. The next one features the Squad. And of course, as we come up to race number 6 this afternoon, that will be all available bands. The programme does, as you can probably work out by now, race 1, Stock Rods. Races 2 and 3 will be the National Van Bangers. Race 4, the first one for the 30 number stock cars, and then it essentially repeats itself throughout the day. Race 5 will be heat number 2.
Oh, look at that, baby!
Stock Rods race 6, all available bands, as I say, for the Bangers. Race 7, heat 2 for the 30 number CC stock cars. Race 8 will be the first of today's final. The the stock rods. The National Bangers final, race 9. Stock car final, race 10. And we round out the day with the DD for the National Van Bangers. Stacey Holdsworth in 699, the first for heat number 2. George Tickner in 403, and here's another one for the Bears. This one, Alex Elliott in 711. Of course, a timely reminder, of course, that the Bears Bash, the annual meeting, comes up this year. It's been in July for the past couple of years here at Arlington Stadium, but it takes place on the 4th of August this year, Saturday night, 4th of August. Always one of the best banger meetings anywhere in the country, and in terms of, well, action, it's certainly, with regard to the cars, it matches what we're seeing here for the vans. So that's all bangers, all night here on the 4th of August for the Bears Bash. Of course, more details about that as time comes up, because we have got a couple of meetings around the Speedwork group of raceways where tickets are available later on. Up to today, they come out for heat number 2, Marcus Chant. Always has a van for this meeting, 600. 763 is the next one, Charles Wilson. And is that a Renault van? It's very small, whichever it is. Now 17, that's Gary Beck. Don't be confused, it's not Kyle Overy, who is usually National Banger 17 for Speedwork. Gary Beck driving that one this afternoon. 232 for the Bears, Justin Pollard. 41, the Bears leader himself. First appearance of the season for number 9. Out in this one, and here's a man whose name, you think vans, you think a Big Van meeting, you think vans at Speedwork, you can go all the way back to the old Big Van meetings at the original Aldous Shot Stadium, and this man was here. Tim Dre, Spike in 728. Luke Batchelor in 154, and then Blake McDowell in 49, although 154, I'll say 49 is not going anywhere. I don't know enough, I don't know much, I'm not that technically wise, but I do know when a prop chart falls out of something, and that appears to be what has happened down there to Blake down in 49, so he will be, I would say, a non-starter in this one. It appears that Stacey Holdsworth has gone back to the pits as well in 699. Whilst we're waiting for the next one to come, another birthday here. Happy 5th birthday to Finley Mann, with love from Mummy, Daddy, Alfie and Casey. And that's down there on the side of Nigel's van as well, so clearly part of the Bears crew. So happy 5th birthday to Finley Mann, with love from Mummy, Daddy, Alfie and Casey. Next one, John Mills in 598. And Ashley Hanby in 885. They had trouble getting that one off the truck. They reversed it off the truck and then it dug into the ground of the pitch, but they managed to sort it. So Josh Waller is the next one in 920. Of course, these vans are having a little bit of trouble getting in and out of the pits, because the vans from the previous race are going out. The vans to come out in this race are then going the other way. And whilst our pit area is usually plenty big enough for cars, there is an awful lot of space being taken up by these big vans, so there is a few more still to come in this second one here at Arlington this afternoon for the vans, which will be race number 3 on the programme overall. Now, of those meetings that I did mention where tickets are available, first and foremost, of course, tickets are now available right here this afternoon for the Ipswich Speed Weekend, which takes place the first weekend of July, Vauxhall Stadium, Ipswich, whereupon the National Hot Rods World Championship will be the feature race, as has been the case now every year since 1972. Now everything that all is great and good about Speedbirth involved as well. The 2 litre Hot Rods European Championship, there's also lightning rods, stock rods, super stocks, there's Ninja Karts, 1300cc stock cars, and the Saturday only we'll see some classic hot rod racing, and this year the bangers are back to basics up there at the Speed Weekend, and I do think the plan is to get 100 back to basics cars on the track at once, which will be quite spectacular and hard work for our lap scorer, I would have thought, or lap scorers maybe that time. Next Speed Weekend, so tickets are available at today's track office, so we'll give it a little while because there are still some people coming to get in, but during the breaks in continuity, and there will be 1 or 2 whilst we clear up the vans, and if you want to get your tickets nice and early for the Ipswich Speed Weekend, they are available here at Arlington this afternoon. Next one on track.